India and New Zealand have signed a historic free trade agreement, granting zero-duty access for Indian goods, and opening 5,000 visas annually for Indian professionals. India has issued a NOTAM warning indicating a missile test between 1st May to 3rd May, with a designated no-fly zone extending up to approximately 1,680 kilometers into the Bay of Bengal. The extended range corridor suggests a long-range strategic system test, and is likely linked to the Dhvani hypersonic glide vehicle. Maharashtra-based BitMapper Integration Technologies Private Limited has unveiled its mid-range tracker, an advanced mid-range electro-optical tracker with day and night ISR capability for precise target detection and tracking. Andhra Pradesh-based Nabhastra Private Limited has successfully demonstrated its autonomous dive and recovery Kamikaze drone to the Indian Army, showcasing precision strike capability with the added advantage of mission abort and recovery for reuse. Bengaluru-based SSBN Defence is set to unveil its T-12 semi-automatic 12-gauge shotgun, offering an effective range of over 80 meters for close quarters and tactical operations. Bharat Supply and Support Alliance has unveiled its Drone 401, a reverse-engineered multi-role UAV designed for intelligence surveillance and reconnaissance, FPV situational awareness, and precision payload delivery. Vietnam is in advanced talks for 24 to 40 Rafale fighter jets while continuing interest in the Su-57, with military experts indicating that Vietnam may adopt a dual approach, Rafale for immediate capability, and limited Su-57 induction, mirroring India's own dilemma. Russia has shipped the 4th S-400 squadron to India, with deployment expected by late May 2026 in the Rajasthan sector to strengthen air defense coverage. The Indian Navy has launched a 25 crore rupee sovereign quantum radar challenge under ADITI 4.0 challenge to develop next-generation radar capable of detecting stealth targets using quantum entanglement. The system aims to provide persistent, real-time detection even in adverse maritime conditions. India could offer its Akash air defense system to the UAE on a loan or evaluation basis, using current regional tensions to expand defense exports and strategic ties. With over 30 kilometers range and strong multi-target capability, the Akash is well suited for Gulf threats like drones and missiles. Such deployment would allow partners to test the system under real conditions, while providing India with valuable operational data. The DRDO is advancing the laser threat detection and decoy system, a soft kill solution designed to protect high-value assets from laser-guided munitions. The system provides 360-degree coverage by detecting incoming laser designations in real time using a network of warning sensors. Once a threat is identified, the system will deploy decoy laser emitters that create false targets, effectively spoofing the guidance of incoming weapons, causing the munition to deviate and strike away from the protected asset. India's next-generation S-5 class nuclear submarine program is gaining momentum, with a second submarine likely to be sanctioned alongside the lead vessel. The first S-5 submarine crossed a key milestone with steel cutting in late 2025, marking steady progress under a highly confidential framework. The plan to build submarines in batches indicate faster fleet expansion, reduced costs, and improved production efficiency. Ukrainian intelligence has obtained images of the S-71K Kover stealth cruise missile, which has passed tests and is nearing mass production, designed for Russia's Su-57 fighter jet for high-precision low observable strikes. The Su-57 was spotted carrying the 300 km range Kover stealth cruise missile that will allow Su-57 pilot to launch from outside many short and medium-range air defense engagement zones. It will also be integrated with the S-70 Akhatnik unmanned combat aerial vehicle for strike missions, allowing manned aircraft to remain at greater standoff distances. Today's top 3 comments.